Yeah, I'm... Don't worry, babe. I'm already technically live.
Uh-huh. I'm sure YouTube's
By the
like,
way,
what
say
is
hello
this?
to the stream.
No, I don't want to. Have they been listening to my Guyver conversation? Because I'll kill them.
No. It was just background music for that time.
Oh, good.
Andrew's chewing on a blanket right now.
I'm autistic. Leave me alone.
No, it's fine. It's just a thing.
I forget where we are on this damn game. Should we make it to the second day?
We are on the second day, I believe. We're on the first day of trial, if there is any more
we're on the second day of trial, so we're not. Hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Well, you can see it once I screen share, or once you screen share.
Oh, yeah. Start sharing. There you go. Now you can see.
And the detective. Okay, so
let me do.
Now we did that. Okay, got it.
Oh, there.
What?
I moved my pop filter and I accidentally pressed the button that mutes me.
Wow.
Oh God. I have it in the way of the little light because otherwise it's right in my eye, which is irritating to me. So, yeah. Stupid me, I guess.
Yeah, stupid you.
Oh boy, I was wondering what the fuck happened. Okay, anyways. Oh God. I need to lubricate.
I'm actually going to use the restroom for a minute, so if you could do the voices, that'd be great.
Okay. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Kato? I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there at the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo? The pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of the disappearing mitigation seems a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me. Yay! Good job, Nick! The court will now adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Huh. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. Well, the judge just ignoring that comment from Godot for once. Holding back a burp. Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Oh, poor Gumshoe. So, the next witness is going to be the old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Where does he get them all? Alright, back in the courtroom. Adjusting microphone endings. January 7th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Bang. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take to the stand? Oh boy, I don't... Oh god, this is gonna need to be a whiny old man. Name and occupation, if you don't mind. The name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
Too bad, he's gonna tell you everything.
What?
I said he's gonna tell you everything.
Oh,
don't
boy.
mind me. Maybe I'm brushing my teeth, you don't know.
Are you?
Maybe. Kind of.
I can hear you.
I'm specifically brushing that problem spot.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's just like... I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, listen here, youngin'. How much... Wait. Hold on, okay. How much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do! Or deep back in Japan, I embroidered family crests on kimonos! My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe we can embroider my costume sometime.
Don't you already have it basically embroidered with the Kiryuin clan symbology?
Anyway, like I said, there's not that much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working at a cash register at a burger joint pretending to smile.
I wonder if that means sushi joint in, or was a sushi joint at the original version of this, like the pre-localization.
Well, in that case, I'm wondering what the difference is What would the difference be when he's talking about Japan and America?
It probably would be that he's like, oh, you youngins don't care about traditional clothing or whatever. Because people tend to take it as a commodity, so they don't customize it.
I taste blood.
Anyways,
But
yeah.
I always think that's good, though. If it tastes blood, it means I'm doing something right.
I mean, it's okay to bleed if you're, like, brushing your gums, especially if you haven't really been doing that for a long time.
You know, it's fine.
I kind of had to go through that at one point in, like, my teen years. That was lovely, because I had trouble getting around my braces for a while.
My teeth, honestly. But at least I'm learning. 24, that's still enough time to relatively take care of my teeth so that I don't end up not taking care of them, I suppose, if that makes sense.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, hey. I know we're several minutes into the stream now. Did I ever mention why I wasn't streaming for the last week on YouTube? I didn't.
As far as I know, you have
me
not.
Anyway. So basically, YouTube gave me a community guideline strike because they're policing ads on other websites. YouTube complains about the fact that at least in my case specifically, on Silder's Minecraft shader packs, there is a link to download that goes through AdFly. And they have YouTube has a problem with that instead of Google Ad Choice. Which,
honestly, I don't trust AdFly.
I mean, no one trusts AdFly, really. Like, they use AdFly, but the thing is, even AdFly realizes we have a big old button at the top so that you can skip everything. And then you virus scan everything that you download through, like, MediaFire or whatever. The thing is, Google Ad Choice, they have big old start buttons that wind up appearing in random-ass places, and they can be in front of actual intended buttons on a website. Sometimes even formatted properly. I'm not joking. I've seen that on several websites with Google Ad Choice ads. And, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I realize that those are usually AdFest websites that have, like, 1/3 to 2/3 of the screen real estate covered in advertisements. But when you have those in the middle of, like, an article or whatever, when you're deep diving through the internet, it could be kind of shitty. Anyways. Chesty! Hey!
Hi. Excuse me, I'm brushing my teeth.
Oh, yeah. Andrew's trying to take care of his teeth now.
Uh-huh. I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out within next month or so. Yay!
If only I could be there to help take care of you.
I mean, we've still yet decided on when we're going to do this goddamn Tennessee trip, so I might just fly up there for the sake of it.
I mean, it would be a bitch to take care of your teeth, while you were on the plane trip.
I'm only going to be on there for like an hour.
Well, not just throughout the plane trip, but like everything else. But yeah, I guess.
Well, you know what I mean. As long as I take my toothbrush and toothpaste and mouthwash and use it every day, it's fine.
And the saline rinse stuff that they usually give you.
They give you a saline? Okay, so maybe I won't do it immediately after my surgery.
Well, I was about to say, actually, you can easily make a saline rinse with just hot water and salt.
Alright, maybe I'll do it before my surgery. I don't know. No, that's too much, because I'll be taking off work after the surgery, so I don't want to also take off work before the surgery and stuff. It's like...
No, yeah. School takes up a lot of time. Yeah, I know. I was told I had to get my wisdom teeth out, and then I took prescribed drugs, and I have not been told anything since.
Yeah, well, I know my wisdom teeth are fucked, and that's my fault, so... I'm just hoping they can help me, and I'm going to a surgeon that Mom knows, says he's really good. Actually, I should look him up when I'll do it after this stream. See what they say.
Yeah. I mean, I personally didn't have to deal with too much because my wisdom teeth weren't yet fully impacting my my molars at the time. They were starting to get a little bit painful, but mostly just in the back jaw gums because they were, you know, sprouting. But several of them were sideways. So, had to come out.
Why do you even have fucking wisdom teeth if they have to come out eventually anyway?
Okay, so this problem only affects like a third of people. And the main thing is, as far as it goes, it relates to how human jaws have developed. We used to use our wisdom teeth as just like molars for when our jaws were fully grown. Us humans don't have that full jaw growth anymore. So a lot of us have really short jaws that can't handle the wisdom teeth growing into them. So they tend to grow in sideways. Now, this would have only so heavily impacted people back in the past because really they would have just pulled their molars or tried to pull, like loosen them once they cracked, like their back ones specifically. But like these days we try really hard to maintain our teeth, so we would rather lose our wisdom teeth than a couple molars. Yeah. Anyways. Good luck dealing with those wisdom teeth or whatever. Justy, if you still have them, because it sounds like you haven't gotten them out. You were just told you needed to get them out.
And then the magic drugs cured everything.
Yep. Anyways. I'm gonna continue with the game. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident?
Oh yeah, I was eating a casella seeds over a cup of Javachino.
Seeds?
What do you think these are, huh?
Yeah, I see.
Honestly, I'm gonna just keep brushing, so if you want to read for a bit.
Okay. I do have them, and they hurt, and then the pain went away. Huh. I mean, depending on how far they grow, because for some people they actually don't even properly grow. Lucky them. It really depends on the person, like whether or not they'll even actually impact your molars or not, if they're growing diagonally or crookedly. Sometimes it's just the fact that they go like outward from your jaw, but like they're still usually going upward at that point. Yeah. California is so nice, much better than stinky Massachusetts. I mean, I'm sure. Like, the ocean off the coast of California is literally a state park.
Hurricanes yet? Or not hurricanes, earthquakes.
I mean, there have been some recent earthquakes in California, I've heard. Have you weathered some earthquakes so far, Chesty, though? I mean, they happen frequently enough. Usually small shakes, but still. So, you saw everything that happened, Gramps. Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We're all ears. Sure, sure. I have, Andrew. Okay. Sure, sure. I'll tell you every last detail. He's really going into this. Oh boy. What I witnessed. The young man was reading the sports paper. The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one side of it, bit, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. Remember her well. First month here, there was a 3.71. Hello, Firewall. Hi, what's up? Nothing much, just chatting and game playing.
Oh, what? What did I miss?
Nope, someone random named Firewall has applied.
Appeared. Welcome. Don't mind me, I usually include myself, but I'm currently brushing my teeth.
Yeah. $4.6 actually. Okay, yeah. I thought so. I was like, wait, wasn't there a 4.6 one within the past month or so? Like, this really is the first time I ever saw anybody see the original DS version of this game. Yeah, probably. That's cool. Yeah, we thought it would be cool to do a little bit of like retro vibe.
We also just didn't want to buy the remastered version.
Yeah, we're cheap. But I mean, everyone's played the remastered version, so it's nice to have a little bit of a slice of history, so to speak.
In the words of some random person, probably, fuck Nintendo, emulate the games because they're too bastardy to turn down the price. So fuck it, emulate and or rip off.
Yeah, Nintendo's price grabs are just about, well,
like the other
not
day,
quite,
saw,
but just about as bad as fucking NBA games.
About how Dragon Quest 8, the remastered version they put on a Nintendo 3DS. I broke my DS, shoved it into a vent at Gillette Stadium. The fuck? That's interesting, Jesse.
That is very oddly specific.
Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? The DS version is still, it only came out a couple years ago, and it's still selling for like, or no, it came out a couple years ago, and it's still selling for like hundreds of dollars almost for an old game. Meanwhile, the PS2 version you usually find for like maybe $20 or cheap. And it's just like you specifically had this so that people could play it in modern devices, and you're fucking them over. Like, the fuck? Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Chesty, I mean, I know you got a lot of time or don't have a lot of time, but we're VTubers now.
All right, on the Reality app.
You tell Chesty about all that.
Okay, yeah, you deal with your teeth. I think you basically become kind of hyperfixated on your teeth.
I really have. Isn't it fun?
Anyways, oh yeah, you sent an image in Meme and Media Spam, the 4.6. Yep. Fun stuff. I learned during that you can play Madagascar Kart Racer using the bottom screen only. Yeah, I imagine. Anyways, on this app called Reality, it's for both Android and iOS. It's newer. You basically get to like make your own little real basic custom 3D avatar. And then you get to do VTuber stuff. You get to watch other people. It's kind of an insular app. Like, it doesn't really do anything to go out of the mobile sphere, but for the most part, it works, I think. Like,
have you seen that there's supposed to be some sort of me place? I don't even know how to explain it. Hold on. Reality app.
Okay, you look into that real fast. Emulation is always an option. Yeah. So first time playthrough. For me, this is my first time going through this game.
I've done the games multiple times.
Yep. Meanwhile, the only Ace Attorney game I had played before going into this series was the crossover Professor Layton Ace Attorney game. That one was fun.
And again, that was also because of me.
Yes. It was on Andrew's 3DS.
Anyway, I sent you the video.
Okay, let me... Why didn't you send it on Meme and Media Spam? What the...
I didn't think. I'll do it. I don't care. There.
Okay, Reality Metaverse. What is this? I can already feel my phone's temperature just watching this. Oh my god. Whoa, though. Like, all the avatars and stuff. Like, they have pretty simplistic avatars. It's all free. Unless you want to get, like, cooler, like, accessories and stuff. At which point you have to pay for their gachas. Which are kind of mildly infuriating, but... woe to this. Oh. They'll have an in-game currency system where you can make and sell your own merchandise, it seems. Are you ready?
Fun. Favorite case so far, babe? That's Firewall asked.
Favorite case so far? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Cause like I really liked the cases where I've been able to figure things out before Andrew had to spoil it for me at the end of them. Where it's like, oh shit, I know how it all worked. Not just because these are games made for children, but also because this is actually laid out really well. But I can't remember them specifically by name. Midnight's very tired. Wait, if Andrew is here, is his VR stream over? Yeah. This case is just extremely funny because of Phony, right?
It's not VR, it's VTuber, you dum-dum.
Yeah. I was about to say, if anything, it's AR, augmented reality. But no, actually, no. It's not that. Not until, like, more gets developed, like that reality metaverse or whatever. But yeah, if something like that comes to pass, that would actually be really cool. Anyways, like, I'm still a huge fan of Turnabout Goodbyes because all the character development he gets. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty solid case. Anyways, hello Midnight. How you doing? While I wait for your answer to turn. What?
I said I'll be right back.
Okay, babe. While I wait for answers and stuff. Oh, wait. Also, Rise from the Ashes and Farewell My Turnabout are... Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are good cases from what I recall. Oh, God. I keep sliding down in my chair. Problems of back problems and dealing with them by sliding your chair... Or, no. Tilting your chair back generally include the fact that you will slide forward continually and progressively on the blanket that you put down so that sometimes you can be warm. Ah, boy. Guy, don't hit on me. I have a boyfriend. I have something you could slide on. Midnight! Don't say that and then say that afterward. I know you're being sarcastic and all, but still. At least somewhere in that statement. Oh, boy. Also, I have something else that you would slide on instead. Oh, God. Ah. Ow. Ow. I just... Okay, I just stabbed myself trying to get, like, something out of the corner of my eye, and now my eye is watering. Ow. Oh, God. Also, fun fact, this case was supposed to be in Justice for All as a 5th... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Andrew told me that earlier. I got a chair that does that. It's like an orange chair from the 80s, and it's made of leather. Yep. What chair? I have a bed. Oh, whoa. Oh, my God. Stop touching your eye, then. I'm sorry. There was something bothering me. Okay. It is nice to have many people in chat, though, for once. Consider subscribing Firewall, please, so that we're less lonely. Guy, can you pronounce toi? Ménage à toi? Wait, can I do my best? Oh, what's her name from the Hamtaro parody? Or dub? Dub. Ménage à toi? Toi? Tui? Tui and la. Ménage à toi? Ménage à toi? I don't know. I'm probably at the wrong pitch and I'm not very good at doing voice doubling. Anyways. Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Yeah, you're just as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones, Newfangled. All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. It would have had more credence, I imagine, for the radio as wireless anyway in Japan, because I'm pretty sure that there was, in fact, an older Japanese word that was used for that, but that has mostly been replaced with an adapted foreign loan word, which, if I'm not mistaken, would be radio. Too easy. Too. Man, I forgot how good the pixelated sprites are. Yeah, they are pretty good. I mean, they've always been good. They just have gotten more detailed as time has gone on because of the fact that, like, Game Boy storage got better, and then also DS storage got better. These are the DS versions, by the way. So, don't speak French in the holiest of streets. Sure, Jan. Coupe de gras. French is a bastard language. Only speak American here. English is a bastard language. Thank you, Midnight. English is a bastard language filled with French loan words because we had a bunch of Norman overlords way back when in the early English-speaking days. Like, come on. Let's not delude ourselves. Half of the words that we use for certain common goods are French. So you plan to play the entire series. I mean, we're on the third game of it, so we'll see where else we go. I don't know if we'll do, like, the Edgeworth games or, like, the Back in the Past games, but yeah. English words in Japanese are pronounced like English words? Often, yes. It is weird how some of them are naturalized Japanese, but yeah. Yeah. I like English, though. Yeah. That's why we speak American. Very different things. Sure, like American English isn't like also still very bastardized, even more so on the under the surface. It's not even my mother tongue. Out of curiosity, what is firewall? Name a French word in the American language. Revenge. Wisconsin. Gay. Yeah, gay in Japanese is pronounced gay. Yeah. There's less of an E at the end. It's more of an E. Gay. Fun stuff. All this talk of radios and glasses, it's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. Oh, God. Were you raised in Imperial Japan, Mr. Kudo? I can only wonder. He might be old enough. Or maybe, just maybe, he was raised in the days just after World War II. In which case, that would explain even more. Because people were a little bit desperate. Well, I'm Eastern European and no, not Russia. Okay. Latvia. Latvia, Poland, dare I say Romania. And there's Bulgaria, Lithuania, Estonia, and Georgia. Dare I name more? Finland. I have a friend from Finland. Have not spoken to her in a while. A mutual friend of ours actually died. We haven't spoken much since then. Moving on. Chest deep. Dare you probe into Firewall's life. Anyways. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Which one? Yeah, that's fair. What a witness. The young man was reading the sports paper. The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one side of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. All the same to me, as I don't know where they are on a map except Poland. Meanwhile, like, geography is one of the only things from social studies that I actually originally liked. Like, I'm not super great with history, but I've gotten better as I've gotten more, like, I don't know, I guess politically interested and motivated. In part because world history is actually batshit insane. But also, like, there are things you can take from history. Oh, boy. Anyways. Sirens. Same, I also really like geography. Neat. Alright, I guess I press on everything because I'm trying to... I don't fully remember the details. It's been a couple weeks. I don't need to know geography, I have Google. Fair enough, Chesty. I also was trained, you know, if you don't remember something, you can just look up a map. Wait, I know something else that's French in America. In American. Nikki Doll. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elg. I wanted to know if Gustin Braun retained his championship or not. So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question, there are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right? So what if there are? If you say that you can see the victim, that means you were sitting on the table at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? I got to the place to drink Javicino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember what table I was sitting at. You mean you go there to eye the waitress? Hold it. See, this is a mole point to me as a person doesn't exist. Oh boy. Mr. Kudo, this is a very grave accusation. Are you sure you saw what you saw? Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. I bet his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress. At that point, details only get in the way, because all you really care about is size. And it's okay if it blurs a little bit, right? Crusty old man. And I saw that the serving girl put into the Javicino as well. I bet I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Aw, babe. Aw. Andrew's having mouth pains. My mouth is fucking killing me, but I'll be here to type out help if you need it. I'm sorry I'm a failure. Aw, babe, you aren't a failure. You're just having problems. You can't really control those. So how are you enjoying the series so far? I am enjoying it. I kind of feel bad for Kudo. Oh god, why? Okay, I have homework to do. See you all later. Okay, bye Chesty. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Alright. And how do you feel bad for Kudo exactly? That's what I'm... Okay, you made me curious. Now I want to know. Oh, by the way, I guess maybe I do Andrew's thing and simp for Cassandra Peterson's memoir. Cassandra Peterson, also known as Elvira, wrote a pretty good memoir, I would say. I've listened to the audiobook about half so far. Pretty solid. Some wild ass tales in there. He just seems like a miserable old man. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I feel bad for a lot of people, but also they tend to lose my pity when they lash out at other people. Like, you could just be the same level of dysfunctional as everyone else and not put your baggage on people who don't ask for it. But, okay. Anyways... But yeah, the memoir is like pretty good, and I have to say, pretty solid audiobook. Andrew got the audiobook, so I was just like listening to half of it so far today. Yeah, I haven't really had much of complaints of anything. Like, honestly, gotta love Cassandra. Or Elvira. Anyways. I'd love to have you as my serving girl. Like, why would I be a serving girl for you? Aren't you a pup? I would have you in a hood and on a leash. Aw, shut up, man. Andrew, don't be too harsh. My head hurts. Aw. Take some Advil, maybe? Oh god. I will be harass hard ass, I imagine is what you were trying to say. I can't spell. Well, I know. Love you, babe. Anyways, harder. All right, Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness. Why am I saying witness? Everything okay there? My water bottle tipped. It's fine. It was flipped shut, so it didn't spill everywhere, so that's all I care about. It made noise. So fair character so far. Oh god. Like, I don't know. I'm basic. I like Mia. Just Mia Ex Machina is usually a joy because you get to see whatever clever scheme she has. Like, yeah, I can be whatever you want me to be. Me to me. I can be whatever you want me to me. Okay. Be true to yourself. To yourself. I don't know. Okay. I'd like to ask the witness add what he knows about his testimony. I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Just working on my witness. He's my witness. Hold it. Smack. Did she really put that into the coffee? You doubt me, boy? She took some out of a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in. Couldn't she have been adding sugar? Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that? Like that. Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? A bottle like this, perhaps? Oh, there it is. That's the one. That's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume. So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Oh. Character stuck girl. It's not my fault I liked her after the first case and then she wound up dead in the next. And now she comes back in the form of a ghost, occasionally possessing her sister and her cousin. To help out her apprentice who she left behind in death. It sounds so fucking absurd. I really like Edgeworth. I also like his development. Yeah. I mean the main cast, like Phoenix, Edgeworth, Mia. I mean I kind of even like Gumshoe. Like, he is truly himbo material. Like, that's hard to deny. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just the horny part of the fandom getting to my brain. I'm just gonna blame Midnight. Anyways. Oh, yeah. He took just one sip? You youngins, you waste everything. Those Javachinos cost $8. In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Congratulations, you have earned the title of battiest man to grace the courtroom. So it was an immediate death? Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that it's possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. Okay, that's a little bit absurd if that's actually the murder weapon. Murder method. I think it was combining murder weapon and murder method. Like, why? Potassium cyanide doesn't act that fast. Like, some poisons are way more instant, and they are way more obscure than potassium cyanide, which, be as it may, difficult to create, you can still find in certain natural existing things and distill it out. Is Mia haunting Phoenix technically? I mean, it's not like Mia wanted to become a dead girl. No. And I'm sure Phoenix is totally fine with the fact that she keeps popping in, and like her sister and cousin are both totally cool with her occasionally popping into their bodies. Like, I mean, yeah. Anyways. I felt the Javachino I just drank turn sour in my stomach. Oh yes, I know that feeling. Yes, you do, Godot, whenever you drink bad coffee. And the waitress, I presume she is... That's the serving girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Godot, help me with those muchos bazumas. Oh my god. You said, I remember her well, in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is. What, that you can't admit to the fact that you're a little bit of a perv? Sorry? You can see all the way up to her, you know. She's practically naked in that uniform. Objection, so the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear just such a uniform, even me. Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image. What? Some people would like it. Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. This was a game made in the early 2000s, so maid boys weren't a thing at the time. That was more of a thing several months ago. Anyways, how does Godot drink like 17 cups of coffee per trial without dying? I think he limits himself to a dozen, which, I think he probably roasts his blends dark, which means that they also have lower caffeine. I doubt he ever drinks a blonde roast. So, yeah. Maybe he does like half and half sometimes. He tries to go for flavor, so he probably tries to limit the amount of caffeine per cup just for the sake of the flavor. Anyways. Cat, there are other things I recognize about her too. He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Let's press harder. Oh god. Sure, you saw the waitress take the coffee over to the victim. Smack. But what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. Apron straps were loose. Okay, could you take this apple seed extract from me? No. No. I'm actually allergic to apples. But clever. Clever way to get potassium cyanide into someone's drink. But yes. Apple seeds contain a tiny amount of cyanide, but you would need a lot of apple seeds to produce enough to kill someone. You could potentially make them very ill with about half as many, though. Anyways. Hold it. You seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all, her face? As if I wouldn't remember that. Objection. The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right. I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It's red. I was about to say, I thought it was orange. I thought it was orange to match her orange uniform, but nope, it's red. Okay. Maybe it's just the sprites that I'm remembering. Nuts and apples? I'm allergic to a lot of fruits, in addition to being allergic to tree nuts. So, yeah. And legumes. Specifically the one that is common to peanuts, or like the allergen that's common to peanuts, which means that I can't do pea protein. So, yeah. It's great. I think you need the seeds from 20 to 25 apples to poison somebody. Yes. That sounds like a challenge. Have you presented the badge? No, because I'm not RT Game. But I did that in a previous case, remember? Yeah, that one was fun where it finally worked. Am I a fruit that's safe for you to eat out? Yes, you're a fruit that's safe for me to consume. I think. Only one way to know. Fruit don't really bother me that much, though. At least, unless it's specifically a peach because they're related to almonds. So, yeah. My mom used to try and feed me peaches at one point. I could never hold them down. Then she did something with pineapple. My mouth turned red. So those are the two fruits that you know I'm never gonna fucking eat. Not just because I hate the taste of them, because I've accidentally tried things that are peach flavored. Even artificial peach flavor. It's disgusting. And then pineapples. Fuck pineapple. Why? I don't get why people got obsessed with them for a while. Or like, why the fucking Victorians worship them to the point that they would fucking rent pineapples. And like they had pineapple sculptures and stuff. Like pineapple frenzy was just a thing. And it was so insane and absurd and strong that they imported pineapples to Hawaii and then mass farmed them there. Just, what? They became a Hawaiian export, and there was massive marketing around them to make them even more popular because they had fallen out of fucking fashion by then. Like, good on you, making a sickly, disgustingly sweet fruit that even I, for someone with a sweet tooth, hate for their taste. Popular. Ugh. So peach and apple seeds, got it. But pineapples make you taste better. I know, I've heard that. Pineapples themselves are disgusting. I hate pineapple flavored things. I also don't like coconut, so I guess it's good that I'm also allergic to that tropical fruit. That bothers me less than pineapple, though. Like, it really varies depending on the allergen that you're talking about, but I'm allergic to so many types of pollen and plant matter that honestly it's just hard to consume things sometimes that are made out of plants. But yeah, at least I can have really common staples like wheat and corn. Oh god. But the badge is like the ultimate cheat code in Ace Attorney. You show it to the judge and say, "I'm a lawyer, judge, look at my badge," and he just nods and gives you a not-guilty verdict. Oh god. Alright. Pineapple actually contains an enzyme that makes meat tender. I know! I know! It's a great meat tenderizer. Which is why it's so fucking bizarre that so many people eat pineapple. Like, it's apparently a normal thing for people to have an almost allergic reaction to it. I have an actual allergic reaction to it. It's just like so, like, Ugh. Would it be rude to send flowers when you die of an allergic reaction? Oh my god. I actually like flowers generally, so no. It would be like, okay, it's fine. I tasted pineapple, I think, only once in my life, and it's not something I'll eat on a regular basis, but it's not bad. I mean, good for you. Meanwhile, my sister's favorite cocktail is pina colada. Well, not cocktail. I think she just likes pina colada flavor. But, anyways. Oh, boy. So you can see, there's nothing wrong about with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. Ask about the straps. Ask about the waitress's back. Okay, what if I send a fruit basket to your funeral? Oh boy. I mean... I've eaten pineapple and use it to erase fingerprints. Wait, how do you use pineapple? Actually, never mind. It contains enzymes that break down oils and meat. Of course it can erase fingerprints. Duh. Interesting though. Interesting. Anyways, I do like some fruits. So make it like strawberries and like I have a love-hate relationship with apples. I prefer caramel apples. Yeah. Make it like mostly strawberry based. Ooh, and watermelon. Even though that also really bothers my asthma, like watermelon is good. I really like watermelon. Anyways, ask about the straps. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I might know why he's interested in straps. There's a gay and straight answer to that. And then there's the answer that the game wants you to have. Would Mr. Kudo secretly be into pegging, honestly? I wonder. Would he be the type to secretly be interested in that? That could be a very interesting prospect. I don't know. He would probably have complaints about guns. Anyways, the acid will eat away a layer of your skin on your fingertips if you soak them for a period of time. Oh, yeah. I mean, that happens with most acids. Like, at one point, I was using some acid as a cleaner, and it didn't, like, it didn't exactly erase my fingertips or whatever, but it definitely caused some skin peeling, effectively removing your fingertips. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, it's like sanding them away, except chemically. Ugh. Ow. What? The ribbon in her hair, the straps in her apron. What's the fascination? Fascination? Objection. People have all kinds of fetishes, Trite. We don't need to embarrass a witness. Oh my. At least in this case, it's fetish used as an object. Listen, you young upstarts. I haven't got some sick strap fetish. I'm more and more inclined to believe that you might like rope, actually. Okay. I had a Bukake birthday party and everyone was so happy they came. Of course they would be. Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright? I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the witness's straps. I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make it strapless. But I want to make jokes. Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it? Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress. I guess. She makes a good point, though. Hey, did I just say something clever? I wonder if the waitress Kudo saw was really Maggie. That's what we have to figure out, Nick. I had a Bukake birthday party and everyone was so happy. Oh, right. I already read that one. Hold it for this one. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all, her face? Objection. The witness noticed various details. Clearly he would know. There's no doubt. Ask about the waitress's back. You have a waitress fetish, Victor, that's for sure. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Objection. Huh. He's got you there, Gramps. Wow, really? Did he just say objection and then not actually object? Oh, that's actually great. Anyways, people normally talk about how they talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone, but this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. Are you sure? I'll tell you I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. Wow. Oh, so he's an ass man. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down. That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. This has turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not. Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old guy didn't see the witness clearly from the front. Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it? Well, he probably had his eye on the witness the whole time. He was there for the cute outfits. Okay. Joe legit just interrupted Phoenix just to tell him he was right. I know! Like, for once! Okay, we need to present something here. There wasn't anything that caught my interest when serving her from the front. Has small pockets but big stains. Oh. Objection. He would have noticed the stains. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this. Ah, what? That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he was done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that, Well, you have fitted clot. What? What is it? Ever since I said you have-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And just as you said to yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. But Kato doesn't have enough respect for Phoenix to not do that. Why is he allowed to bring the seeds with him while on trial. I don't know. I think it's just because they have limited sprites. Witness. You can't just oops your way out of this. Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Trite, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Exactly. And when that one witness put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kuto. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you remember seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted. You can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Victor Forger. Victor Forger Borger. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh well. Tell us what you remember about the victim. About the victim. He was another of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. Are you sure it's broken? He had a newspaper in his right hand and a noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. And then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up his coffee with his free hand and took a sip. The testimony we have just heard was to test how credible this witness' memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. How are we gonna handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just strip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Can we agree that Godot has some guys off screen that pass him coffee mugs just to look cool? I mean, probably. Actually, that does make a lot of sense. Anyways. Hold it. Spectacles? Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. Oh, it's one of those, like, futuristic sort of things. But I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses. He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Cadeau's sharp appearance. Ah, we better come up with something sharp and quick. Guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. Hold it. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? That young hooligan, I nearly called him. Can't you even read without fidgeting, How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rustling going on? I needed to find out if Gus and Braun retained his championship title. It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own? What are you looking like me? I mean, like that for, Gus and Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. That young man was listening to the wireless. I can remember that well. Hold it. The wireless? The decadent young rascal. Oh, God. Don't bring decadence into this. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh, boy. And using an earpiece, it's selfish. That's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Was he that desperate to listen to the radio? What are you looking at me for that for? How dare you feel sorry for me? Ugh. Grouchy old man. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. Hold it. You mean the waitress who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, are you? You never let anything go, isn't that right? No, you shouldn't. You should be familiar because you seem to be one of those types. Maybe. What does it matter if I saw her from front or behind? My eyes don't lie. Ow! Ow. I better not push it until I've got some hard evidence. Oh, God. Well, Phoenix, you already proved that Victor is flat on money, so I assume he couldn't have bought a magazine. I mean, yes, that too. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. But he's paying $8 for a cup of coffee, so I don't know. I know. It's because he would rather pursue not even softcore, but like a waitress in a snazzy uniform that he likes, over, you know, anything else. How dare you say I'm not an eyewitness when I don't know who the lady was? I know. I know. Anyways, I'm trying to think. What do I need to present? And no, not my badge firewall. I already know what you're gonna try and say. I'm just thinking. As much as I can right now. My brain is slightly fried. What is it? He's another of those pesky young types. What even do you fucking mean, old man? Ow. Sorry for being on point. I remember that well. What's wrong with his testimony? I'm trying to put it together. Wait a minute. The wireless? The decadent young rascal in my day was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. And using an earpiece. It's selfish. That's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Was he that desperate to listen to the radio? Oh, present the coffee cup on the last statement. Oh. Ow, ow. Oh, ow. Okay. Oh, no. Fuck. This guy's memory has more holes than a slice of Swiss cheese. I guess we just need to find a contradiction in this testimony. Alright. Thank you for the help, babe. But Andrew's like, dying, but here to help. Oh. Love you, babe. Hope you feel better. I was trying to think, like, he said earpiece? How do you know he's listening to the radio in that case? I hope it's not one of those situations in which you have to press things in a specific order to get more information. Oh, I've already pressed on everything. Present. Coffee cup. Objection! Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory. I know. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. What is this, kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup that the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim you'll notice a mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup with his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song! Oh, I love that. Please, Mr. Kudo, eat the pigeon seeds and sing the pigeon songs. Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable, actually. You cannot eat seeds and sing the pigeon song in this court. I think the witness had better go back to... Wait! If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about the dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? No, Brad was holding the cup with his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's the dead young hotbot and you dead young hotbot. What? Oh God, Godot must hate this guy. Dead young hotbot and you spiky-haired Yahoo who are at fault. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. Been around for 68 years I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. Bang. I'm sorry, Mr. Godot, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Godot, the judge has the final say. Least favorite case so far? Is it Big Tops? What is my least favorite case so far? Out of all of the games, what was the most difficult case that I actually hated because it was irritatingly difficult to figure out? And then it felt dissatisfying. I don't know. It was one of the games, and games, and I think game 2 towards the end. I don't fully remember. Victor is just making insults up as he goes. Yeah. Also, I personally wasn't too annoyed with Big Tops, but major news that might be informative. Oh. Mr. Godot. But this is my 16th cup of coffee. Oh my God. The victim had a ruptured left eardrum. A ruptured left eardrum? ¿Qué pasa? So this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Oh, it seems like he is eating the fucking seeds. Oh. Left hand or right hand? The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. So on his left side. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. Wow, that never took off. We do have Google Glass. So we have that. But like the sort of thing that this is, well, we don't have that exactly. Sadly, those screens have mostly been deemed like bad for your eyes, so we aren't trying to make more. He spends $8 on a cup of coffee while unemployed. He can only afford to eat seeds. When I replayed Big Tops with some buddies of mine, we gave Mo a Joker voice, and we started all of his lines with a, "You see, Batman," or "in this society," or "we live in a society," and the case becomes God tier. He uses it to check people's power levels. Oh God. Dragon Ball Bridge has ruined me. That's hilarious to me. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called a HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. Not really, but various things that are VR/AR enabled are, you know, a thing. They just don't usually get, you know, stuck on your face. Which is kind of sad. HD, TVs, DVDs, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts in good old black and white. That's just DBZ skin. That's what I imagined it actually is. He's just an alien, you know? He's got an alien heart. He's got an alien heart. Anyways, Phineas and Ferb came to mind. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He kept fiddling with it all the time. Hold it. It seems he kept an eye on Mr. Gwen Elg. He was getting on my nerves, rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all the fuss, dying from one sip of Javachino. I wanted to say to him, "Calm down, you young brat." Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked. So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. Wow. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. Oh, no. Hold it. The earpiece he mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people. Kudo! One of those people who uses his left hand to get things out of his right pocket. Like a swordsman? Or fast as his left cup was his right. What? You fasten your cuffs with your opposite hand. The fuck are you on? And when the tour guide says, on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah, you're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you? No, I don't mean. Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Ow, 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 ow. So if he had the HMD on his left side, then I guess it was left hand. It's 104 days since my vacation. School comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Surfing tidal waves, creating nanobots, or locating Frankenstein's brain. Fighting a dodo bird, painting a continent, driving your sister insane. Phineas! As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before this game resumes. Come on, Perry. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gotta do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gotta do it all. I started the song, so I had to finish. Anyways. Ah yes, excuse this man dying, Victor. I hope he didn't annoy you too much. Oh god. Hold it. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo. That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks he tried to play on me. It looks like he really did see the guy picking the cup up with his left hand. This is a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth, but even so, something's not quite right. Then check evidence at him until he breaks. But if he's not lying, there won't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same set. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. Okay, what is wrong with that? Okay. Hey, yeah. You know what would be a pro gamer move? No, what? Can you guess what? I don't know. The victim can't hear out of his left ear. Really? I don't know. I mean, at least in that case, he wouldn't have had to deal with fucking Victor Kudo. I miss Phineas and Ferb. I do too, a little bit. Isn't that show getting like a mild revival of some sort or something? Well, the bad, you know. Oh god. Same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. Dear God, the door is slamming several times now. That's annoying. I don't know. Oh wait, you're not bullshitting. Kudo, he's using the same hand as he touched his earpiece. Oh, Shit. What do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth. Oh wait, holy shit, left eardrum was ruptured. Oh! Reading profiles actually... Aw, sweetie. Present prescription bag on first statement. Okay, so this also applies. Okay, I'll remember that. Oh, no. Okay, prescription bag. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. So, the sports paper on the first one? Or, not the sports paper, the prescription bag. Objection! I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Smack. Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. Well, prepare to be locked up. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum has ruptured. Eh? Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear. You're welcome. Thank you. Is that true, Captain? It is. Beep. Pigeon. Pretty pigeon. Oh boy. Bag, bag, bag. Order, order, order. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. All right. The witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Kato? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic of the cup. Wow, he doesn't do milk with his coffee? Damn. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? No. A droop. Oh boy. This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javachino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim uses both hands. He took a sip with a cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. Smack. And that's what the old man saw. Objection. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Objection. Which hand the victim used to pick up his coffee is irrelevant, Your Honor. Smack. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee like this. Objection. Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory was even credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. No, Kudo, you for sure don't have drip. Nope. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old foggy. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from here. Unlike Franziska. Side eyes. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Boy. Oh, boy. Hold it. Oh.
Wait! If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Leave you, Mr. Kudo?
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know.
What? There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything, but I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark.
Me? He's looking at me while I'm some sort of evil shogun. Oh boy.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the coffee you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
What? That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet. Much, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. The fourth wall break. I was wondering, how many seeds does this man have? Isn't he short on money?
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? You turned things upside down,
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man?
No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging in everyone's lip slick?
Yeah, so what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're bird brain. That's why. That's all you can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. Oh my god. The final showdown. Taking more drinks of water because my throat is dry. I was in a place today, painting some ceilings and like cutting in around the white ceilings with the wall paint color. The place had yesterday been spray primed, and like all of the heated like electric baseboard heat registers all got spray painted white. But worse, the place has metal trim, which we are painting over, so we have to spray prime it so that we can use normal paint for it. Otherwise, we have to use specific oil-based stuff that doesn't stick very well over metal. There's your voice for a bit, I know. I mean, if he has infinite seeds, he can maybe open up a business around that. Oh boy. Anyways, like, I know that that definitely has affected my voice mildly. Like, I don't feel short of breath or anything, but my throat definitely feels bothered. So there's that. Anyways.
The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javatino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Why do you say strip of cloth? Well, how about that? Turn things upside down,
What does this have to do with anything? What do I gotta hold it? A vase, did you say?
Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them too. Wait a minute. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase?
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define...
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break and the sight of it burned into my memory. And the sight of it is burned into my memory as clear as day.
Oh. Guys having an allergic reaction to air. It's not an allergic reaction even. It's like a fumigation reaction. Because that shit stinks to high heaven. And like, ugh, I should have worn my little respirator mask, but I didn't bring it. Maybe just a kudo. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just a kudo. Oh god. Okay, hold up. Okay, so crime photo. This vase is still here. It's still upright. Objection. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm now granddad of yours, ow, ow!
Guy inhaled too many seeds. Ugh. Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night.
Ah!
What is it now?
I just remembered something.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase.
It was on my table. Kudo! What?
Well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up.
That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
The vase on your table.
Oh, God. My throat does burn, though. No. Yeah, it was on my table. And I'm certain it's from Kudo. Dude, this voice is so bad for me. And that's how my groin came to be completely... Groin? Oh my god. Why is Kudo looking smug? Does he just think it's funny?
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've completely earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else.
Spang. Bailiff, escort the witness out to the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me! Oh, God.
Well, we seem to have considerably sidetracked, and I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far.
The mark on the coffee cup
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use, so he summarized it accordingly into his statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. Godot's really mad, huh? I don't know why I can falsetto so high, so easily normally, but like doing Kudo's voice was bad. Like I was high pitching and then adding gravel. Like that's bad. That's bad. I shouldn't have been doing that. At least I don't taste blood. Oh God. Now that I think about it, wasn't Mr. Craner doing a voice like that? Like high pitch and then adding a sort of grady, like vocal cord sound? Like, dear God. That could have been awful to do for years. Boop!
I finally stopped dying a bit. I guess I'll join for the last couple minutes.
Aww.
This has not been a fun time.
Aww. Do you think it was because you were brushing your teeth mostly dry?
No. The pain was happening before then. I tried everything.
Oh,
Ice packs, dunking my head in hot water, the salt water trick. Everything. I took 2 Advils and an oxycodone, and I'm hoping that kicks in if I didn't throw them up.
Oxycodone?
Some pain pill mom got. I think it's oxycodone. I don't know. Some super pain pill, hopefully. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, hopefully you don't have a tooth that's impacting.
I probably do. I need to get cavities filled anyway.
Yeah.
Along with the hold.
Oh, well, in that case, it might not be a tooth impacting. It could actually just be the cavity.
Probably. I'm trying not to think about it. Pain still.
Yeah.
Let's just hurry the fuck up and finish this.
Anyways. Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Godot's.
Yes, Your Honor. Victor's testimony added to the court record. Okay. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to
do with the 3 copies?
That is all. Court is adjourned.
To be continued.
Oh, well, I came in just under the buzzer then. Alright, let's end it.
Okay. January 7th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when we go live. Given YouTube doesn't decide to give me a community guideline strike again, I should be streaming next week with Andrew.
Hello.
Hopefully you feel better.
God, I hope so.
I lost one of the teeth that I had a cavity fill, actually.
That sucks.
Well, they weren't... It's not like the tooth was...
I'm glad you enjoyed Fire. Hopefully I'll actually be around next time to add to the voices and stuff. Today was just a really bad timing, I guess.
Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem. And take care. Also, thanks for streaming. No problem. I mean,
We try to be funny. We do it for the joy of it. Which is true. Take care. Yeah, you too. Thank you for stopping by. Anyways, I was on the spiel. Oh, right. So Andrew and I have recently begun doing our podcast again, the 2Gays Dragcast. So for anyone who's interested in the world of Dragula, you can go and find that on your podcatcher of choice, or go to anchor.fm/2GaysDragcast. The number 2, by the way. So, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. This has been Guy Smith, and...
I'm dying. Andrew B.
Yeah. My dying Garfield Andrew B. Hope you feel better and don't actually wind up dying.
Yeah, that would be not good.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Well, it's time.
Bye. Have a good day.
And we're signing off until next time. Take care. We'll see you guys. Bye. There we go. I had to remember what the next line of my fucking outro spiel is.
Have a good night, everybody. Love you. Sorry, I sound like I'm dying. It's been a bad night.
Alright. Anyways.